Hello, welcome to CJ Part 2, aka CJM, just without the M, because our friend Mike is predisposed once again this week. So, yeah, because he's swamped at work.
Yeah, it sucks.
So, yeah,
Yeah, sucks.
yeah. But he's with us in spirit.
Yes, he is.
So, yeah, I'm Chris, I'm here with Jeff, and it's just us again.
Yes. So it is pretty wild that this is the second week in a row Mike's not here to like add any kind of commentary and everything. So it's pretty strange. Just like when it was strange when you were gone for like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, yeah, not like an extended,
And the thing,
not like oh, I'm missing for like a few minutes for the episode. I'm just gone.
yeah, exactly. And the thing is, in our continuity, I have been in the most episodes more than you
Yeah,
guys.
you are officially the only one that's been in all the episodes so far.
I know, and I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that badge of honor.
Leader's been gone for 2 episodes and then made a cameo in the in between, and then our mascot's been gone for a couple episodes. It's just our intellectual here has made all the episode appearances.
Yes, I have. Despite some like coming in a little bit like after a couple minutes, but it counts because I'm still here. But it's been a very peculiar week. How's your week going, Chris?
Uh, just there. Nothing,
Okay,
nothing too,
one of those weeks.
nothing too big.
Mhm.
Just living. Jeff.
I'm still here. I was waiting on you to finish up your sentence.
Oh, you went
It might
silent.
be a little bit laggy.
You just went silent.
Oh, oh, I did. I don't know. Maybe it's some lag or some shit like that.
Probably.
And okay, so you just had an okay week then?
Yeah, it existed.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yeah.
My week was off and on, and Saturday was wild because I had family over, and God, it was so mind-boggling. Like I'm not used to that shit. When you have like an overbearing aunt and a cousin who wants to know what you're doing at every constant moment, and why aren't you talking with us? Why aren't you having fun? Like, because I'm 36 years old. I'm not a child, and it's like, oh my god, fine. Eventually, I calmed my ass down and talked to them by the late game, but still, that's not how my Saturdays are supposed to roll.
Hmm.
It's just me and my mom, so I'm used to it. It's just a normal thing. But when other people or whatever at this house come, it's baffling because it's unexpected because we have to keep them entertained, and that's not how this shit goes. It's so annoying.
Well, I never got that.
Well, you're lucky, but then again, I guess, but family is family, and it's a good thing to have family. Even though I have my issues with them, I do love them, but it's like I love you, but please don't just come over here just because I'm a random because it disrupts what I am like to keep. I don't know. It's just like, ugh, I just can't deal with this
Throw
shit here because
it
it's
it
not like anyone comes over to this house.
it throws off your groove.
Thank you. That's what I'm exactly beginning to. It just throws off my groove. I'm like miserable, and I feel like I try to avoid them because why the fuck would anyone want to bother with me? I'm fine, but they want to know what I'm doing. And then I had to go move the fucking car to arrangement because they didn't want to get the car towed, so I had to move the car
Oh
to the
boy.
parking lot while my cousin occupied our garage door. And my other cousin Taylor, who came by, who she's awesome, and we had a good conversation last night. So, and she's on the same level. We had a very good conversation, which I'll keep to myself. But it would worked out. I mean, I like my cousin Taylor. She's awesome. I can always talk to her. She gets it. My aunts and cousin and everything, I like them, but they're just so eccentric. Like, fuck me. I can't. And actually, I got to elaborate one thing. They didn't go eat at a restaurant. They were gonna just get food and bring it back here.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Yeah, I was like,
It's still annoying though.
yeah, you better not eat out at a restaurant.
Yeah,
Especially
not this time. I mean, I don't.
especially as loose as like the U.S. is.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's like
Yeah,
Texas and shit, but
yeah.
it can be
Oh,
anywhere.
yeah,
Um, hmm?
yeah. Over here is lockdown extended fucking again, and yeah,
Again?
right,
Jeez.
fucking right up the ass, man.
Oh
And so
no.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, pretty much still nothing to do. Um, Yeah. Also, since like damn near everything is closed down and no barbers or haircut places, I'm sporting a new style.
The shaggy look?
New because like the front of my like the front of my face is getting covered of like covered from my hair like on my hair, getting into
Hmm.
my eyes. So I decided just like like split it, to the sides. Like how
Okay.
like Keanu Reeves or like a young Johnny Depp or Leonardo DiCaprio does like back in the 90s.
Oh, that look. Okay. I
Yeah.
feel you. I feel you. Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm now sporting a new look, which
Sweet, man.
hey, my family likes it. Kind of.
That's good.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of yeah, and I kind of like it.
Sweet. Sweet.
So yeah.
I guess I guess another thing that happened, which Michael brought to my attention, I have a new follower. So I have a total of six, which is baffling for me because it's not like I do
Six.
anything on my channel much.
Oh,
Except
you got
yeah.
6 subs.
I got 6 subs, nothing to like write home about because everyone's got like more subs than me. But okay, I'll take it. Thank
I
you, subber. Who?
I
Thank you.
I have 15 subs. Some of them I've had since like
Yeah.
fucking like okay, some of them have been new from last year. Some of them are friends. Some of them are just random
Yeah.
people who have like subbed back in like
Hmm.
2012 when I uploaded like one stupid video like trying to do like an intro video. Yeah, like
Yeah.
because at the time I wanted to like if I wanted to be a YouTuber, I wanted to do skits, but I'd never done anything because I didn't know anybody to do skits with, and I didn't have any technology or like a good editing software or I don't know.
Hmm.
So yeah, I didn't do anything YouTube related at all until I started uploading my Soul Calibur cutscenes like with my OC character, and then but I'm thinking about like uploading my my VODs of my near streams onto my
Yeah.
YouTube, but I'm gonna have to like
Hmm.
edit together like some of the cut off streams like where like just because I got shit internet hard like I would have to edit like splice it together so it's like one continuous stream, and I'm like I don't have the editing software because a lot of them are just like the equivalent of Windows Movie Maker, which is
Hmm.
which is now a fossil that nobody uses because a lot of people use like either Adobe or some newer thing. And I ain't getting
Hmm.
Adobe Premiere because that's a subscription based program, and I don't want to pay subscription for like something I want to use long term and might forget because sometimes I'm a lazy bastard and I like to have something sitting, and I don't want to pay for uh, that much for something I won't use in the long term.
Right.
Like if I get like really like procrastinate like to a bad level and just yeah, no sub based programs unless I have to buy unless I'm willing to like lay down some money for like a full time kind of program.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so yeah, sub based programs, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that because
Ah,
I'm also very frugal.
yeah. You do give off that energy, man. You do seem frugal.
Yeah, which can be a blessing and a curse. Curse where I did not get that old Geiger OVA DVD back in 2017 on AWA, where I'm like, fuck. And then there's
Yeah.
the blessing where like, oh, I got enough money for something, but I'm not buying it because I'm still frugal. You know?
Oh man, but you missed out on the OVA of Guyver. Do you know how rare that shit is,
Yeah, yeah, and I missed out on it.
dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I didn't have enough money because it
What
was
the
like
fuck?
it was over like $100, and I spent some money on trying to get like some autographs, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, that. Oh, in that period. Okay.
And probably like, and it's probably like the same autograph session that I waited for like 3 fucking hours for.
Yeah.
Uh,
True. True.
Yeah, yeah, that was my worst con experience. Like some of the autographs were just like mismanaged.
Of course. That always happens, and that always happens once a year,
Yeah,
more or less.
and I'm only there for like one day because I was living in Fort Jackson, and which is in Columbus, Georgia, and I can only
Hmm.
go for like one day up to Atlanta because I did not like rent. I don't know, like rent out like an like a hotel room, and I'm just there like
You're
and
there with a friend, right?
no, I'm alone.
Wow. No
Yeah,
friends, huh, dude? That's kind
I don't
of
have
interesting.
friends here
Okay, man.
either. I don't have friends here either. So
Oh, okay. Oh, you've
yeah,
been stuck inside, so
yeah,
you're in quarantine. So,
yeah. I've been pretty much stuck inside, trying to like walk around the neighborhood and like like what other person my age is around here?
eventually, like, you'll be able to get out, man.
Mm, yeah,
And you can go to
eventually.
pubs. You can be able to go to pubs, get a nice draft of beer, and call it a day.
Oh, that sweet. That would be sweet.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully a
Mm-hmm.
con happens, but with this climate, it's probably never gonna happen.
Okay.
And then, yeah, because cons have been the best part of my year, like the best part of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, and now I never have, and now because of the pandemic, I'll never have the best part of the year.
No, I think, well, this is only my thinking, but 2022, we're just trying to get recovered. I don't think nothing's going to go back to normalcy, at least until 2022 at best. Or when we start more of recovering in next year than now, due to bad management in the previous 4 years, sadly. Oh,
And
but enough about that shit.
don't forget terminal
Hmm?
stupidity.
Go on. Terminal stupidity, thank you. But I guess any other things we want to talk about before we get to that big shit?
Um, I'm still streaming near, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I all right. I guess I'll bring this up right now. I beat Persona 5 Strikers.
I think you said that like last week, or am I not remembering right?
I did. I don't remember. I fucking no. I said I was almost completed. I think I said I was almost done, but
Okay,
now I'm completed entirely.
okay,
No, you know what? I did say I beat it. No, I
okay.
didn't beat it. Yeah, I said that.
Yeah, I don't rewatch the shows just to let everybody know. I don't rewatch this because I'm like I lived through it, and I don't remember shit.
Oh God, Chris, you're just throwing it out there. God damn it.
Yeah, that's
You
the
didn't-
that's my secret. I do the show because I lived it, and then I just forget about it.
oh man, dude. Dude, okay. Shit. Okay, man.
So if we ever have an audience, they can remind me of how much of a dumb fuck I am.
I mean, if you don't remember previous episodes, man, that's something. Okay.
Maybe the smaller things sometimes.
Yeah. Mm.
But yeah, like listen to the show, remind me of an idiot I am, and remember what obscure thing I said, and yeah, just do it. I'm still waiting for
Yeah.
somebody to call me out of my bullshit.
Mm. Well, for me, I am on post game and I'm trying to get some more trophies before I put this to sleep and everything. That's pretty much it. I need. I'm trying. I'm getting back into playing Trials of Cold Steel 4, and I'll probably stream it this week. Key points of it,
Hmm.
and then yeah. Um. Oh, but I guess I read some comics this week, but I don't want to talk about comics on here like that unless I don't want to ask.
Well,
Anything else? Mm. Well, actually, that can go into the whole story section, or at least the news of the week, more or
well,
less.
well, we don't have a docket,
Which
so
was
I
quite
remember.
big.
Yeah. The only news I remember.
Uh,
The only news I remember is they recast the Flash's dad.
Apparently that was big, and I don't really care. That was more for you guys, so go for it.
Let's go brief in one news thing. Yeah, they replaced Billy Crudup's character, which is supposed to be like Henry Allen, Barry Allen's dad, the Flash. Um,
Hmm.
and yeah, the new actor is Ron Livingston, who from the movie Office Space. Anybody seen
Hmm.
Office? Well, I already asked. I already told you about Office Space that you haven't seen it, so
Correct. This is correct.
yeah. Yeah, I told you like, and I told you that like you know that one scene where they beat the shit out of a printer in the middle of the fucking nowhere. Yeah, that it's from that movie.
You did mention that, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, Roger.
yeah, as well as the shitty boss, the shitty boss Lumberg, who's the
Mm,
quintessential asshole boss.
okay,
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, awesome
So
movie.
he'll be right, and apparently a cult favorite among some fan buffs. So Ron Livingston will replace Billy Crudup as Henry Allen in The Flash. Speaking of more Flash news, we got two actors. We got an actor and actress gonna be in Andy Muschietti's The Flash. Apparently,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know
the
who they're
same
playing. I
movie.
never checked the.
Yeah, same
Yeah, it's the
movie.
same movie. Yeah,
Uh, I don't know what roles they are and gonna be, but I just know that a while ago they cast Supergirl for the Flash movie.
yeah. So it's really going to go by the multiverse standards and try to reboot everything, I guess,
Yeah, yeah,
because that's what you do with the Flash.
yeah, because they're trying to like rebrand everything. Like, hey, we're keeping these Justice League members, but we're also gonna use like these newer members, like to get them into continuity. Uh,
Whatever the continuity for the DC movies are, because I don't mind. I don't mind them just being separate and just say, "Oh, they're here." Whatever.
yeah,
We,
just
I don't think we really need a story to like connect everything.
yeah, they tried doing that, but it just fell apart because of behind the scenes politics.
I mean, yeah, when it gets to that extent, it's like, fuck, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. Do whatever you want, or at least just we the viewer. Okay, movie viewers know that. Okay, some know that it might not really be connected, and it's just a brand. It's its own movie. It's fine. It doesn't need to be connected to anything.
Yeah.
It's like Wild Things. The first movie was great. Second one, whatever. It just used a title just to have two girls having sex or kiss each other and shit. Softcore porn, whatever.
So just the quintessential sequelitis.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, come on, it doesn't really matter at this point. Like, okay, you're just using its name. That's all. Trying to gain some revenue. Um, More DC news. Piers Bronson has been cast as Doctor Fate in
Oh yeah.
Black Adam.
Oh yeah. Now we got a Bond actor playing a superhero, so that's awesome.
Yeah, he looks the part because in the comics, the one who is the host of Doctor Fate is an older man, pretty much in his 40s and or like mid 40s or whatever. So he'll be a good casting for this character
Yeah. I'm just
because
spec.
Doctor Fate's very powerful. But yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That's awesome casting.
yeah, and I think they got a cast for like some other one
Yeah.
in that movie, I
Like
believe.
like Atom
I forget.
Smasher, and I forgot
I
the
don't
other
forget.
character. Forgot what she was.
Yeah, I forgot too. But Black Adam should be a good, stupendous movie if it ever comes out. And oh, right. Speaking of another decent movie that's connected, Shazam got like an actress to be in the
Helen
next
Mirren, yeah.
in the next Helen Mirren. She's going to be in the next Shazam movie, which is awesome for her. I love her. I always stand by that. She was good as the queen in that film from like a decade ago. It's awesome. Go watch it, people. Uh, she's a good actress, and she was also in that Bruce Willis movie too. I forget what it's called, Red or something.
Uh, I think it's Red.
Yeah, it's all the old people who are coming out of a time or some shit
Isn't
like
that
that or something.
isn't that technically a DC movie?
What is?
Red.
I have no clue. If it is, I'd be surprised.
Because I think that's like part of the old Vertigo line.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
interesting.
where they
I learned
made
something new.
yeah, there was like a lot of movies made based on like some of the comics of the Vertigo imprint. Like uh,
Interesting.
like for example, I don't know. This is on the top of my head. Losers.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I think History of Violence was one too.
Really? I'm
Yeah,
surprised. I just thought that was just a regular movie. Okay.
no, it was based on a comic.
Damn. That's a it's a very dark comic.
Yeah, and then there was like yeah, trying to. I'll look it up later. Like what other stuff that Vertigo
Okay.
had that were turned into movies. Because wasn't Constantine also Vertigo at one point, or like his
He is he Constantine was Vertigo, and then he somehow got wrapped up into the DC universe of it now. So it's interesting. Oh, right, we spoke about Zatanna last week, so
oh
that's
yeah.
fine. Uh, which is fine. I don't know why, but I anticipate just wanting. I don't know why, but I kind of want Zatanna to hook up with Constantine in her show or movie or whatever, just for like 5 seconds, just to have that connection. It's funny.
Why not?
I mean, it's interesting because he's actually bisexual or whatever. So that would actually add something to the factor or whatever. Like, dude,
Oh.
you are attracted to anything that breathes, aren't you?
Anything that
Okay.
moves.
Yeah, it's like, dude, come on. I'm right here, man.
Well, they had they had him like have a history of King Shark in that one Justice League
I
animated movie.
know. I know. Like,
And I just want to know,
oh my God. You
I, 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 I just want to know, was it before King Shark was a shark or after King Shark was? I don't know.
Oh God. Oh man.
Uh,
People want to know because if he did it like after, it's like, dude,
that would be
Constantine, you
that
really
it.
are.
If it was after, that is funnier.
Oh, fuck.
That's even
God
funnier.
damn, Constantine. Constantine, I give you points, brother. God damn it.
Oh my god. I just that's the one thing I know about that Justice League animated movie, other than
Hmm.
everybody fucking dies and
Majority of them die, and it's kind of like it's kind of the end of that version of the DC animated films universe because
yeah
it gets rebooted by the Flash because this is not how anything was supposed to be. We're all damaged. Even though Robin and Raven finally hooked up,
yeah.
I if that's any benefit to anyone, I guess.
I don't know. I haven't watched those because there was like so
Ah,
fucking many.
There are, and from my perspective, it was all right. I bet, but then again, it was going by the new 52 standards, which sucks. And if you don't know, I'm kind of ambivalent to the new 52, but it's like far too edgelord for my taste,
Yeah, they went like like Ultimates kind of way.
which is bad. You should never ever go ultimate route.
Like Ultimates
Yeah,
was a
unless you're
good
Spider-Man, and that's it.
Ultimates was a good idea as like a way of modernizing it, but the worst aspect of it, it didn't age well because it was set in like 2000, as well as like some of the characters were exaggerated assholes.
They were all assholes. Damn it.
Yeah, especially
Cap
that one
was an
moment where
asshole.
yeah, where Cap goes, does this A on my forehead stand for France?
Mm,
The Hulk being a bit of an incel.
yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's just,
and the infamous panel of Hulk want Freddie Prinze Jr.
oh fuck me.
Yeah, I mean
Um,
it was a like it had some cool. I like Captain America's costume in the Ultimate Universe because that's a good modern costume.
mm,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think
it's kind of
for
funny.
me, the most freaky shit.
It's kind of
Oh, go
funny
on.
that
You go first.
It's kind of funny that the nicest guys of the Ultimate Universe were actually Tony Stark and Thor. Thor, obvious,
Com-
because
completely baffling. Very
yeah,
baffling.
and Tony Stark because he's a drunk,
Oh fuck. Mm.
which is not a which is not the highest standard, but
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, and the
I
worst
I
and the biggest asshole was Hank.
Oh yeah, he's a
Yeah,
fucking asshole.
yeah,
Big time.
they took him to like more of the wife beater aspect.
I don't know. Janet seemed kind of toxic herself.
Yeah,
I read something about they were so toxic for each other that they actually almost killed each other in sex.
yeah. Oh yeah,
They
and
were they
yeah,
were using their
yeah, they were using their powers to having like yeah,
that is some freaky shit.
uh huh,
You go big, you go small, and it's like, oh god, it's not even porn. This is just gross. It's like, oh my
yeah,
god, I want to puke.
yeah. The Ultimates, they were assholes.
They were assholes. The Fantastic Four didn't know what the fuck they were doing. The X-Men were just kids, teenage kids trying to live their lives, and you find out that they were. It was weird how they retconned that mutant aspect, and it's stupid. So I cannot deal with
Oh
it
yeah, they were like
at all.
soul. They were like experiments instead of like evolution.
Or something which doesn't make it kind of doesn't make sense to me because like what? How would you explain almost everyone having powers? Whatever. Um, it was just a hot mess, and I'm glad that the Ultimate Universe has is null and void for now. And I don't think we'll ever go back to it unless someone decides, hey, let's go back to the Ultimate Universe and see how they're doing. Nothing's happened. There's no need to go back to it. It was a time period. We're done. We've all grown up. We're not.
Apparently that version of Peter's back as the full-on Spider-Man, as well as like Ironheart exist in that universe.
Whoa. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was like in well, I forgot what comic it was. I don't know if it was Spider-Man 2 where like 616 Miles wanted to go to the Ultimate Universe because his girlfriend in 616 was killed, and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to another universe to see my other girl, to see like hook up with my girlfriend in that one or whatever."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The multiverse is not supposed to be a band-aid. You're not supposed to replace anyone with anyone. Just just live your life and everything, sadly, and whatever. Uh all right. Speaking of Spider-Man, unfortunately enough, Miles Morales is gonna be winding up with clones next month.
That was
The Clone
yeah.
Saga.
Oh yeah, that starts soon.
Yeah,
I pr-
Miles.
I pray
Morales' clone saga.
I pray him the best to hopefully it doesn't go to shit. But that's not saying much.
Yeah, I mean, if you got, I guess Miles Morales would have to go that route with like just like his just like his
Predecessor.
predecessor and friend Peter Parker
Um,
predecessor, because like I guess it's a rite of passage. Like you got clones.
even Peter said,
Stu-
"Hey."
Stupid.
Even Peter said in one of the comics where he said, "Hey, don't let anybody clone you." Too late.
Oh God, I mean, oh, I didn't read any Spider-Man in the '90s, but I've heard about the Clone Saga, and there were people who were just upset by it in the long run, who were reading it like as it was going on.
Well, it was
They were
most
exhausted.
well, well, it was mostly because editorial changed like every fucking day on that title.
Mm. Oh,
Yeah, it was disorganized. To like saying that it was disorganized is putting it way too grossly lightly. It was like yeah, it
mm.
was it was a gross understatement. It was a mess.
And that went on, it went on for like the Clone Saga went on for like what, 2 years?
Uh, Longer, I guess.
Oh fuck! So
Yeah.
while that was going on, because I heard something during that time, the X-Men were doing their big crossover, which changed the foundation of the universe, Age of Apocalypse. So that was a thing during that time, the Clone Saga.
Yeah, 90s was not the best in back in the comic
I
landscape.
mean, that's not the best, but I do like some of the events in retrospect. Excuse me.
Yeah.
It's not that it's bad. It was just over the top wildness. Like, damn,
Yeah.
really?
It was
Okay.
like yeah, they were going for like edge because edge's sake because of there was new blood coming into or or should I say young blood? 'Cause,
Yeah,
uh,
the teenagers who were becoming adults were very inspired to put their twist on things. Like Entourage, that was a hot mess, because I read the four omnibus, and I like it for the Fantastic Four and some of the X-Men, the Avengers. I will say this again: the Avengers were nothing in the '90s. I'm sorry to tell you, it was nothing. No one cared about the Avengers. You knew who Captain America was. You didn't care about Iron Man or Thor. Maybe the Hulk you did. The most prominent, again, comics were X-Men and Spider-Man, and that's it.
yeah. And the Avengers comic was pretty much just like, all right, let's reboot it. One good.
Yeah, but then again, they didn't get prominent until like the Iron Man movie. So what?
Uh, or like New Avengers, where they reboot it and have like and like
The
every
new Avengers would find,
yeah,
yeah, Brian Michael Bendis was able to like bring them out of obscurity,
yeah, by just adding in new members like
because
Spider Man officially becoming an Avenger, Luke
yeah,
Cage,
yeah,
Wolverine, and
yes.
yeah,
The Wolverine factor, of course, he would have done that, because he brings in Wolverine is the most popular X-Men. As much as I hate to say it, he is the most popular.
of course he gets a lot of publicity. There's like a trope called Wolverine publicity. Even if he's not in the comic, he's in the poster or in the advert.
Yeah, just for Flash. God damn it. God damn it, Logan. I like you, bro, but man, you're too much for me
Yeah.
sometimes. Oh, and if you're wondering, not that you are, I'm speaking to the audience who might be listening at this point. Thank you. Uh, Fantastic Four were also nothing. I stand by that. When they came out of the Heroes Reborn universe, I think that's when it gets better for me, because that was Chris Claremont years, and he did something with it, and I enjoyed it, despite what some other podcasters or reviewers have said about it. No one likes to bring that up. It was good. Go read it. Um. Anyway, But yeah, that is a lot of so Miles Morales clones. He'll deal with it. I'll vaguely keep up to date with it as best I can. Not really, because I don't really read Spider-Man and stuff like that.
I haven't
But
been
Miles,
I
yay.
haven't been reading any of the
Hmm?
current stuff at all. I just know that currently Spider Man's a streamer now on his own book. I know that Peter Parker's a streamer now because of his new white suits,
Whoa.
which looks fucking dumb, but it's dumb intentionally.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, yeah. Spider Man's a streamer now, which is hilarious.
It's it's the in thing, man.
Yeah, and Peter didn't even want to. And from what I saw, that Peter didn't want to do it. That's how up to date I
Of
am.
course not.
I just know that he's a streamer now.
Wow, Peter Parker.
Yeah, and he goes like, "What
I
the?"
wonder who.
And from and my understanding of like, why did I have to do this?
Poor Peter.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're broke all the time.
Yeah, but I mean, let's think. Let's just to say that Peter Parker is as your average guy, kind of nerdy, but he gets all the ladies, so that's a bonus for him.
Oh yeah, but you know when you think about it, would Spider-Man be a streamer in today's climate? Like if he
And
was starting out and then he was just like a streamer.
yes,
Yeah, because
I would think so.
I remember there was like DC did a Spider-Man like character named Sideways, and he was pretty much a streamer.
Oh man,
Yeah, like yeah
times are definitely changed.
yeah.
Shit.
Well that character lasted for like 13 issues,
Of course,
so he didn't last that long.
but then again, that was of course. So that was when DC was trying to say, "Oh, we're gonna bring in new blood." It didn't just stick with
Yeah,
the old
it
shit.
was called
DC, you're
yeah
fine.
it was called New Age of Heroes or something.
Oh God, I'm sorry. I don't care what they were trying to do. It was not gonna last.
I only checked out Sideways
They
because
tried something.
I only checked out Sideways because like, oh look, a Spider-Man looking character, fine, I'll check that out. And like I never finished it.
Mm,
I I,
and it's fine.
I just like this. I just thought his costume looked cool as well as like he had the powers of like creating portals.
Well, I guess you can do a lot of things with portals. You can kill someone with it too.
He actually dismembers somebody by accident.
Uh, oh God, he's probably a teenager.
Yeah he was a teenager, hence the Spider-Man thing.
Yeah. That would explain it. A teenager with powers like that,
Yeah.
and yeah, I guess that would be the case.
Then again,
Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
then again the person he dismembered was actually a speedster.
Oh fuck me.
Yeah, that was about to kill him, and you're like, oh damn. And he just got out of the hospital too, at that time.
Oh. Oh, dude,
That was
that sucks.
yeah, it was fucked.
I'm missing a hand. It was my fapping hand. Ah.
But this yeah, and that existed, and yeah, I don't know if they're doing anything much with that character.
I doubt it. With everything now, with the DC finally getting over the Scott Snyder Dark Multiverse thing, the Bat Rock thing, I guess, Metal Apocalypse or some shit like that.
Dark Knight's Metal.
Thank you, thank you. Even though we like Scott Snyder, he's awesome and he's moved on to other things. He will forever be known that for that shit, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Scott Snyder.
Yeah, now he's doing.
Speaking.
Now he's doing more.
Go on.
Now he's doing more creator-owned stuff. Which is why he has like a writing studio that he built, behind his house.
Yeah, yeah. So he'll be busy with his own shit.
Yeah, where he collaborates with other writers and artists, and yeah, that's actually cool. So best luck to him.
Yeah, much luck, brother. You and Greg Capullo,
yeah,
are pretty much brothers at this point.
Comic Bros.
Yeah. One quick thing I found out. I guess I'm not paying attention as much as I should, and I do have a small hand. And Batwoman, Peter Outerbridge will be playing Black Mask soon.
Oh yeah, they
I wish Michael were here.
oh
Yeah,
yeah, and they recast freaking fuck. Why am I blanking on Batwoman's
Ruby,
name?
Ruby Rose, Ruby Rose, Kate Kane.
Okay,
They recasted her,
Kate
and I
Kane
have
was the character's name. Like yeah,
Kate Kane.
yeah. Ruby
Yeah,
Rose is no longer Kate Kane at this point.
and I have fucking words, and this actually happened last week, I think, and I forgot about it entirely. But I will say this, and I wish Mike were here because he gets it. He's a big Batman fan, so I wish he were here. We'll talk about it more later. But why on earth would you do that? You've introduced this new interesting Batwoman. Fine, we get it.
They could,
Okay, we got it.
yeah,
But if, but why? You could have done that shit from the beginning, and we wouldn't be in this mess. God
exactly,
damn you!
exactly.
What the fuck? What the fuck, Batwoman? Why would you do this? If you would have just said she goddamn and she looks different, it would have been fine. We would not have. No one would have complained one bit. But you wanted to be all, oh, let's just do this opportunity to make a new Batwoman, create your own character. Fine, that's fine. And then, of course, you wouldn't get backlog because she was black, but she's proved her point, but she's proven it, and it's awesome. She's the new Batwoman. But that could have been avoided if you would have just recast Kate Kane. Seriously.
No foresight.
How hard is this? Oh my God. And now you're going to introduce the fact that, oh, we got Kate Kane back. How's it going? Yeah. Fuck you.
Yeah,
this could have all been avoided.
I haven't.
Jesus.
I've not been watching Batwoman, and I'm mad that the fact that, like, wow, you wasted time introducing a new character. Good job.
Nothing. Oh my God, nothing against the new actress. She's awesome, and I like her. That's fine. She's got new energy. But seriously, this could have been fucking avoided if you would have just done this from the get-go.
Yeah.
We wouldn't. No one would have complained. Seriously. But they have to make this shit complicated. Fine, whatever. CW. God damn it. Fuck you.
I'm with you, brother.
Oh my God. Mike will probably have the words about this too, because I think he keeps more up to date with it than I do. Yeah. But I am fucking upset. I still like the characters they use, but seriously, Batwoman, get your shit together. And also, you might be canceled on season 3, so just.
Oh yeah, I heard about the my possible cancellation,
which is fine because well, if it is, then the characters will still exist and just pop up in the other shows wherever that's going.
Yeah,
And one quick thing, Superman and Lois is on hiatus until May, and now we'll finally get the last season of Supergirl coming out this Tuesday.
Sweet.
That's more for me. I love Supergirl, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen, so I'll be keeping up to date with that. I've been trying to keep up to date with Superman and Lois. It's good, but I know I got to re-watch some episodes again, so I got time. It's good. Jonathan's kind of like on the outs because I think it's more of your dad's paying more attention to my twin brother, and he's got the powers, and it's like Jordan's vibing with Smallville, and Jonathan's like, I gave up everything for you guys, and my life sucks and shit, and Lois is doing with her own shit. So it's a
family complications.
Oh yeah, it is something, man, dude. It's good. You got to watch these 5 episodes.
Yeah, I need to watch. I still need to. I want to watch Superman and Lois because I heard good things and it looks really good too. Just yeah,
it is, man, and I'm saying this right now. I am on Team Lois all the way. I am all burn the shit down, girl. You got this. I am all on your side, Lois. I'm more on your side than Superman.
I just need to watch it. It looks really good, and from what I saw, like, and seeing the opening scene in the first episode, like I haven't watched the episode, but seeing like the opening where he's wearing the Fleischer suit looked amazing. By the way, because I love the Fleischer suit and
iconic.
Yeah. And just like the fact that he's being a family guy, and I'm just like, I want to watch it.
Mm. Yeah, I do highly suggest you watch it because you got like 2 months to get caught up now. So,
You need to find somewhere to watch it.
uh, so, mm, so DC news. Oh, right, and Justice League commentaries and news are coming. It's pretty much split down the middle at this point. The Zack Snyderverse is done at this point, I guess.
And
Uh,
people
you
still
will hear
want it,
Mike's.
and people keep clamor for restore the Snyderverse or whatever, and
Yeah, yeah, leaving bad reviews of other WB brand movies just to say shit. What the fuck?
which is fucking stupid.
It's very stupid.
Like
You're right.
you
Like
you
shit,
finally
really.
get your movie.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't fuck with the other movies because you're not
Hmm.
getting what you want.
It's it's like that little. It's like that long-haired girl in the Charlie and Chocolate Factory that I want it now, Daddy. I want it now.
Yeah.
It's really fucked. Like, god damn it. You cater to them. It might be more of a money plan, but you cater to these fucking fans clamoring. There's shit to see. I don't know, man. From what I've seen and reviews and everything, it's like some are saying legit things like it's like a long ass movie that needs to get to its ending, and I don't. And
Yeah.
there's too much slow mo. Some loved it, some
Yeah,
did,
like
whatever.
a lot of the most common criticism I've seen is the runtime, which understandable because it's
4 hours,
fucking
man.
hours, and I don't know if I'm willing to sit my ass on my couch or my bed to watch a fucking 4 hour movie. I mean,
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not even like. It's not even like end game level. Like you can just watch it and get completely in it or whatever.
yeah. Well, I did hear like you can split it up into different sections, and I don't know how that works. Like,
I think it's divided up into the
it was like
prologue into some key chapters.
yeah, I don't know how that works for like a 4 hour movie. But
Mm. I, won-
well,
I do wonder if it's gonna come out on physical media though.
well, well, what do I know? I don't have HBO Max here, so
I Yeah, I mean, eventually, I would think it's eventually going to be put in Europe somehow, probably in a couple of months, maybe or next year. It's still a new streaming service. It hasn't even been a year. So,
yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've been trying to look up like, will HBO Max be here in Germany? None of them say
mm.
anything about Germany, which is worrying me. And like,
Boy, that
because
sucks.
because my family's planning on wanting to get HBO Max, and I do not know if it's just regular HBO here or because I keep telling them like, yeah, it's not available here, and I don't know if we should get it and get a VPN for it. And
I would do a VPN. That's just me.
streaming services, people, they're fucked,
I mean,
especially internationally.
I mean, in this day and age, yeah, it's just complicated.
Like,
Who owns what? When it's going to come out? It sucks.
yeah, especially when you're outside the states and you get fucked over.
Majorly. I mean, I wish. I mean, you could have guys just could have moved to like someone. You could have guys could have just moved to England or call it a day. Germany.
Hey, yeah, it's the job, man. It's the family's job.
Yeah, and you're stuck in the and you're stuck in the
Yeah,
boonies. Jesus
yeah,
Christ, that's a story
yeah,
right there. I'm stuck in the boonies.
yeah,
God,
yeah. I'm
oh.
stuck out here in bumfuck nowhere near an army base, just fucking yeah, stuck in the goddamn boondocks here. And I had to,
That's a fucking story, man. That's
yeah,
a fucking
no,
story.
yeah. And if I had to go to like one of the big shops, I had to fucking drive there, and the closest like grocery shop is like near a walk away. Two, if you walk even further.
Mm.
Fuck, man.
It's I feel man, I feel for you, Chris. It just sucks, man. But at least you got clearer, fresh air out there compared to out here in America. At least you got like nice scenery for pictures.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like
That's a bonus.
I walk around the neighborhood and I see like when I ventured out further outside the neighborhood, I see like this big field and there was like a stream of water and like, oh, this is beautiful. Yeah.
Dude,
That's like the best
dude,
part.
just pop on your headphones. Oh, go on. You go first.
It's like the best part of living out in the living out like out of the middle of nowhere. Just like this
Uh
beautiful
huh.
scenery, and as well as like the farmlands and all that.
Oh man.
Different from living on an army base. I'll tell you that.
Mm. I'm telling you, man, you got to put on some headphones and just pop in some Depeche Mode or some slow European music and just walk around and
uh,
feel the vibe.
I
Awesome.
just put out some Prodigy.
Yeah.
I need to find a German band to listen
Major
to in
vibe.
Germany.
Sweet. Just total vibing with the atmosphere. That's man, that's awesome.
I'm vibe, just vibe. Uh,
On to some unfortunate news, which was pretty big and it's very sad. Jessica Walter has died at 80 years old in
yeah,
her sleep, and she is best known for Arrested Development mom and the actress in the mom in Archer as well.
yeah. She was the mom in Arrested Development and in Archer, and she was funny in both.
Yes,
I have not finished either
yes,
series. I have not finished either series,
and
and
apparently, mm,
apparently what?
and apparently she was apparently she was the mother in the dinosaurs show.
Yeah,
If you know what that show is, not the
yeah,
mama.
yeah. I was surprised to like, wait, she was the mom in Dinosaurs?
I, I was surprised too. I did not know she had anything to do with that show. And that was like 1991 or 92.
Yeah, yeah. I was like,
The key.
she was the voice of the dinosaur. Holy shit!
Yeah. 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 She did a lot of shit. And apparently she was in a knockoff Doctor Strange film. Oh, a Doctor Strange film
Yeah, the
back in the
TV.
70s.
Yeah, was it like the TV movie?
Yes.
I was surprised. Like, wait, that's
Yes.
out. Like when I saw the clip you guys posted in on Discord, I was like, wait, that's her. She was in the TV movie of Doctor
Yeah. That
Strange.
was that was yeah. Yeah. So she did a lot of stuff.
I thought,
That's awesome for her.
yeah, I was like, that's fucking awesome.
She was in the first Doctor Strange film,
TV movie, but whatever.
even though it was corn. TV movie, but it's cornball, and I guess it's a cult classic among some people. So I've never heard of it or watched it, so I'm curious
I
now.
knew of it. I just never watched it.
Mm. But a lot of people sent out their tweets and sadness over her because she was just so awesome and being the ultimate sarcastic person.
Yeah.
Even though there was some controversy a couple of years ago due to that little comeback show of Arrested Development, and I think the main actor was kind of a douche to her or something.
Oh, was it Jeffrey
Or
Tabor?
all the actors were. I think so
Because
because they were
I,
all just like an interview and they all downplayed her sadly. So
oh,
it's like, okay,
it was like a non Vivian situation.
yeah, it's like, dude, don't do that to just Walter. Don't downplay what she's trying to say or something. Um, Jason Bateman, I think he was in it. Yeah, he's the main person of that show.
Oh, yeah, he's the main guy. I remember there's something about something like something about her and Jeffrey Tabor, if I remember correctly. I don't remember. I don't get into like
Uh,
yeah, I'm not into like the Hollywood kind of bullshit behind the scene. Like
I
the only behind the
I
scenes I know of
used
is
to
just
be
like
into
making
it.
of movies.
Mm. I was all up in the gossip of the celebrity lifestyle in my 20s up until I got over it in my 30s. So that's the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. I'm over. I am not like gonna be up in that dirt anymore. It's too much.
Yeah, I'm not into.
It's fucking like.
Yeah, I'm not into gossip.
Yeah, I can't be into that shit anymore. I like it was a time in my life I liked it. I could have told you like anything more or less that was said in the zeitgeist and shit. Take a shot, but it's over. That time in my life is done and shit.
Yeah,
Time to move on to bigger, better pastures and
yeah,
shit.
I don't like gossip because it's like, oh, he said, she said, high school bullshit. I just no, I'm not into that.
Yeah,
Like
we're adults. We're adults. Yeah, come on, we're adults.
like
Come on.
if there's like one pinch on, like one pinch of it, I'm gone.
Mm,
Fuck that.
yeah.
Don't need
I,
don't need all
I
that drama.
will say this. Yeah, I'll say this much, and this is from 2 weeks ago. When I was watching that, what's her name?
Oh yeah, that
When I
documentary
was
series.
watching Generation X. Yeah, yeah, it was good. I did like how it ended. It was very good. It just brought a lot of perspective into a lot of things. It was good. Even though I was in my mood, it was good. I loved it. I do highly suggest everyone watch that Hulu documentary series about the Generation X of Punky Brewster being a teenager in that lifestyle. It's good, very good. Um, yeah. So pour one out for Jessica Walter. Pray, do whatever you want with the news. May she rest in peace.
All right.
She leaves behind a daughter and a grandson.
Yeah.
Let's see. The clones, the clones, the clones. We did so. Okay, this is some big news. Ready?
Oh shit.
The Suicide Squad trailer by James Gunn trailer.
Fuck yeah.
And it is totes fucking awesome.
Yeah. That trailer was awesome. It was hilarious. James,
It had no reason to be. God damn it, James Gunn, you son of a bitch.
you madman. You fucking madman, James Gunn.
Yeah.
You I can't wait for this movie. Automatically, King
Oh my
Shark.
god.
Automatically, King Shark and Peacemaker are my favorites.
Yeah. God damn it. It was. You gotta watch. If you haven't watched it, watch it. You'll like it. It's very good.
Like some of the characters are dressed in so ridiculous outfits, and there was like in one of the jail scenes they had like a raccoon dude, and I'm like, what the hell? So that's like
He might get he might get destroyed very quickly.
yeah. I'm guessing that's Sean Gunn, James Gunn's brother, playing that because
Yeah.
he's mostly known for like some of the mocaps in James Gunn's movies, and
Yes.
and then what else was there? Oh yeah, Peacemaker's hilarious because he's like just there was like one scene where like so something about they said something about dicks, and he was like, if I had to eat every dick for America, I would do it. I was like, I love you, man.
Yes. Yes.
No.
And going by this, and apparently, a giant kaiju is going to be the main Starro.
Yeah, Starro's the main villain,
which is
and
baffling.
and they said we got a freaking kaiju up in this shit, and they say kaiju instead of giant monster. I'm like, okay, awesome.
That shit, it's legit, man. I mean, that's legit. A kaiju, like use the proper terminology. That's awesome. And I think going by this poster, we know who the real main characters are, and everyone else, like the one that's shrieking Dr. Pibb and shit, they're gonna get ganked off very quickly.
Yeah,
they are not.
Yeah, their heads are getting blown off.
Harley Quinn is already. We know that Harley Quinn survives. She's like, you don't kill off Harley Quinn.
Yeah,
she's awesome.
Yeah, she has plot armor. So.
So, and if you need, and if go watch Birds of Prey, that was also pretty good.
Oh yeah, the action in that was fucking awesome.
Yes, it was. We see I think Idris Elba might live, of course, because he's Idris. Mike Senna, of course. I mean, John Cena will live. Everyone's homeboy, King Shark, and like, oh, dude,
Sylvester motherfucking
I love it.
Stallone is King Shark, and I'm like, what?
We're just
It's
baffled.
amazing.
What? Sylvester Stallone? Really?
Yeah,
Oh
you
shit!
saw my reaction. I'm like, wait, what? Because I didn't,
Yeah, you were just like,
yeah,
you just pay attention.
because I didn't process the tweet, process the messages that Mike sent in the nerd shit chat, and I'm like,
Yeah,
what? And I was like, Stallone is King Shark. Oh,
dude, what
I fucking
the
love
fuck
it.
was with you? Come on, man. I mean,
I'm off my game. I was off my game at that moment. But holy crap, I'm excited for this movie.
yeah,
It looks insane.
it does, and I'm glad that, of course, Viola Davis is back as the Wall, so she'll be holding out. She'll be holding everything down. I love it.
Yeah,
Um, it just looks great. It's just fucking great.
yeah,
I can't believe I'm this excited for a Suicide Squad movie compared to 2016.
yeah. I just thought it was hilarious that
Which I mean,
I find it awesome that they got the creator John Ostrander to be the one
yeah,
who puts the bombs inside their brains, and I thought that
yeah,
that is
yeah.
awesome, and I did not know he was an
Mm-hmm.
actor at one point.
Same here. But then again, I don't follow anything Suicide Squad except for like the gist of it, like anyone else. I'm not a hardcore fan, but yeah.
Yeah,
Um, but this looks much more better. Sad. It looks much more better compared to the previous one where Leno was just fucking everything up and Harley Quinn had too much ass out, which she has nice ass, mind you, but still.
yeah. I think Harley Quinn looks way better in
Um,
this one because she actually has a costume.
she's,
Like it's not.
yeah, she's more tame compared to I'm a hooker
Yeah, yeah,
outfit.
yeah. It looks more like what she looked like in the Arkham games, but she has like a leather jacket that also like completes it. I'm like, okay, she actually looks cooler in this one. Uh,
Yes,
yeah, like
yes,
better
yes.
than like her stripper look. Um, because which is funny because
I
she
do
was act,
not.
which is funny
I
because
do not.
in the first Suicide Squad movie she was a stripper.
Yeah, I there were a lot of things about Suicide Squad I disliked heavily, and of course, if you don't know, you should go watch some of our. You should go listen to some of our previous episodes in the first season. I made a mention about Killer Croc got on my nerves, especially
Yeah, the
by the end when
BET.
he just said, "I went big BET." Like, fuck off! Like, oh no. Oh, okay, I get it, but really, really, fuck you. I wanted to walk out so bad after that. Like, what? Fuck off with that, assholes. Stupid movie. But then again, it got a fucking Oscar for outfit, so it's an Oscar movie. God damn it.
For makeup for like best makeup. I'm like, but Star Trek had the fucking okay. Yeah, yeah. That tells you that
I guess they wanted to throw it a bone.
that tells you that the Oscars don't mean shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna give a fucking Oscar to that, like, oh, ouch. Okay, you're reaching. Okay, whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck you. Shit.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, why that? Is special effects makeup a separate thing?
I guess it is.
Because there was actually a lot of cool makeup effects in Star Trek Beyond, which also had Idris Elba in it.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was like yeah, yeah.
I like Edges. Oh, go on. You go
He
first.
was like the main villain. That was actually I gotta admit that was actually the best Kelvin timeline Star Trek. I have not seen Into Darkness, but I know some of the bullshit in that one.
Into Darkness was the second one.
Yeah, it was the
Oh, the
second
third.
one in the Abrams timeline.
the second one was like I can barely tell you what happened. I forget how
I,
the
I
shit
just I
happened.
just
What
know
happened?
I just know like Khan's in it, and like how I like
Oh,
I've
that. Oh,
I've
right.
and
Oh, right. Okay.
the only full scene I've seen of Into Darkness was like their opening. I watched a clip of their opening as like because I've read up something about here's an example of how not to do an opening for a movie, and I'm like, why is the
Hmm.
Starship Enterprise in the water?
that
Why
that was
why do you have a
that was
why do
that
you
was a
why do you have a starship in the water? It's no, a starship should be in space, and then just beam them up and fucking no
yeah,
no.
man. Yeah. It was pretty wild. I mean, they actually had a plot point with the Klingons, which I thought was more interesting, but they decided against it. So it's like, fuck off. Okay, whatever.
Oh. Well, I know in the one of the deleted scenes they had Klingons in for the first Abrams movie.
Well, they did, but it didn't really amount to anything.
No, it was a deleted scene. It was like
Oh,
they had the Romulan villain Nero captured by Klingons that it just went nowhere, so they just cut it out. Which I'm like, okay, that's fine.
oh, because in the main film there is a Klingon brief thing about it, but it didn't amount to anything as
Yeah,
well.
they thought of like, oh, are Klingons involved? No, it was just Romulans. Romulans from the far future,
Fuck off. I mean,
from the TNG timeline.
oh God darn it, Abrams, J.J. Abrams, God damn, it. A box within a box.
Oh
Come on.
yeah, the mystery box that has nothing.
Oh my
That is,
God. I mean,
it's more of like a marketing tactic than just a legitimate story thing.
and yet everyone knows about it now.
N- n-
I'm not sure
yeah,
how I feel
I
about
think
everyone knows saying that.
uh, yeah, people go overboard with that. I'm like, I'm gonna like if I were to write something, I'm gonna use the mystery box to give legit mystery. I know my answer. I'm just not gonna tell it.
I'm not really good with the genre actually in itself. I could read about it, but I'm not good at it. Writing or writing wise. So that's my weakness.
Mm. I just need to get off my ass and
But
write.
but yeah. So we got Suicide Squad and I guess this is gonna be its redemption period, I guess. And it'll probably be a match for the Guardians of the Galaxy because now I'm wondering if James Gunn makes all his movies the same now. Like,
Well,
so just made all the shit the same or not?
well, they tried to rip him off. Now they actually got the guy. So
Yeah, true, true. So it'll be very exciting to see. It's gonna be fucking awesome sauce, I guess. Um, I think there might be two more things. Oh, I'll bring this up right now, and maybe we can talk about it later, like in another recording. San Diego Comic Con will be a 3-day event in November for Thanksgiving weekend.
cool, I guess.
This is kind of big. I guess I'm not sure what. I mean, I guess this is for anyone who doesn't want to spend time with their fucking families during that period. Like, yeah. So I guess they're gonna do it then. So we
hopefully everybody's vaccinated and COVID's dying down, which doesn't seem to be going down from last time I checked. I don't
yeah,
know how down. I don't know the fluctuation. To be honest, I'm just like I just assume the worst because we have terminal dumbassery in the world.
this is true. This is all true, sadly. And okay, so we can do one of two. Oh, and I guess no, we can probably discuss more about this later. But there are two big things that we could get to that happened on the weekend.
Falcon and Winter Soldier and Invincible.
Yes.
Because we got two spoiler casts and we're only an hour in, so I guess that I think because Invincible had like 3 episodes, uh,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna go be here a little longer than expected.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Uh,
which one do you want to start with first?
let's get let's get Falcon and Winter Soldier out of the way because that's just one episode compared to
Yeah.
Invincible, which had like three.
Okay.
Because I think I'd be
That's
talking
fine.
a lot more
Okay.
about Invincible here because I've read some of the comic. I have not finished it, but I'm like, yeah, I just yeah, let's get it over with. So
Okay then.
yeah, so an hour and 10 in, and we're gonna start spoiler casts, multiple today. This first one
Yeah.
is of
So
Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So, like every spoiler cast, if you have not watched it, yet, pause it, stop the video, go watch it now. No, if you don't care, then fine. If you complain about us spoiling it, despite you giving you fair warning, we warned you. Don't complain about it. We gave you fair warning.
right.
So your complaints
Yes, we did.
are pretty much nonsense and null. So from then on,
Yes.
spoilers. So Falcon and
Episode episode 2 is called
the Star
go go
Spangled
go.
Man. So
Yes. Yes.
so we get our first introduction to John Walker, the new Captain America, who is U.S. agent in the comics. So
Yes.
he's an army dude. He's at his high. He's back at his high. He's at it like in the He's at his high school in the locker room, looking at his new suit, looking at his suit, and he's getting hyped up, and he seems to have doubts of like I don't know if I'll live up to being Captain America or something, but he's still getting
Mhm.
psyched up to like okay, I'm gonna give them what they want. So he puts on the suit, and yeah, he's being interviewed at his high school, and like at the football field because he used to play football there, and it seems that he's probably just a normal dude, but just like but apparently he's very skilled with the shield already, and I'm like, holy shit! I don't know if that's Doctor footage.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's Doctor footage because later on he actually shows he
Mhm.
was skilled with the shield, and
Yes,
yeah,
he does.
and Bucky watching the interview. His face says it all. He is fucking pissed.
Yes, he is. And just to see this fucker trying to redo the new mantle of Captain America
He
would send anyone
he's not just
off the deep end.
he's not just pissed about like this guy's not the new Captain America. He's mad at Sam who gave up the shield,
Yes.
and now he's having a bit of a crisis of like like if you like Steve chose you, if you since you gave up the shield, you he was probably wrong about you, and not just wrong about you, wrong about me. You know, because
He made it about himself, which is understandable because he does have a lot of issues.
well, it makes like his Steve believed in him, like like Steve has like Steve wouldn't be wrong about all of this.
Steve would not be wrong, and I wish when they went to that scene later, which we'll discuss, I wish that it went away. I wish Sam would have said more elaboration about just to tell Bucky Sam Rogers was not wrong about you. He believed in you. I wish he would have I gave him some kind of comfort, but
Yeah,
this is Sam and he's like serious
like
and shit. Like fuck, okay, they're not really into the
everybody right now is a hothead. So
yes, they're hotheads. They got no. They need a third person to say to just mediate. Like, dude, you need to express what you mean. Don't just leave him hanging. Bucky needs this, Sam. He really desperately needs this.
which we do get later on, but right now,
Yes, we
so
do.
right now,
Yeah.
Sam is going on a mission to find the Flag Smashers who are
Yeah.
stealing a bunch of food and medicine apparently, so they're not anarchists like I thought.
Yeah.
'Cause-
Mm-hmm.
so Bucky and Sam infiltrate, and they're having a bit of banter, like while sneaking around. Where Sam was like, "Oh, you're sneaking around. What are you, White Panther or something?" And Bucky was like, "White Wolf." And you're like, "What?"
What?
I thought that was a funny interaction
White Wolf, baby. White Wolf lives. Yes.
because I thought that was a funny interaction. Uh, telling you like his actual designation back in Wakanda because Bucky was like the only white guy there at that time. Um,
Yeah.
so
And the only end where he found peace.
yeah.
Jeez.
So yeah, their argument almost gets the attention of like the Flag Smashers, but they're like, yeah, it's just the wind. So yeah, then they have like this big
That's probably a
yeah. So I might be skipping some details, but anyway,
That's fine.
but
I'll hold up later.
yeah. So yeah, Bucky and Sam go after them, and they're having like a fight on the semis. Well, actually, Bucky goes inside. Was it Bucky or Sam? I forget. No, it was Bucky.
For which part?
Bucky goes in like
Yeah,
one of the
Bucky.
trailers. And he was like, "Hey, we get a hostage." No, it was one of the Flag Smashers, and apparently all the Flag Smashers have super soldier abilities. And I'm like, "Whoa!" All of them,
Yeah, they're very hardcore. Shit.
all of them have super soldier abilities. So Sam and Bucky
Hmm.
are having a bit of a rough time fighting all of them because they're all super soldiers. And then uh, and then here comes John Walker as Captain America and his new sidekick Battlestar. Help.
Oh, oh my god, that was so corny. God damn it.
So
That's so corny as shit.
even though that's an actual character, anyway,
I guess, but come on. You're corny.
so yeah, they're helping out. Freaking John has some good skill with the shield, and just helping out, and yeah, he has a gun as well, shot one of them. Bucky and Sam are like now just like on the ropes and just
Hmm.
trying to like avoid getting killed and all that, and then Sam saves Bucky, and then the Flag Smashers get away by knocking off both John and Hoskins, which is Battlestar. So
Hmm.
while Bucky and Sam are like walking, like they're in Germany, by the way, in Munich, which is like a city near me. Uh, so yeah, they were just like walking and just arguing with each other, which is kind of hilarious. They're like, "Oh, look, they're walking in." They're yeah, and so here comes John on a Humvee with Hoskins. And you're like, "Hey, want to ride?" You're like, "Hey, come on, we can work together." Trying to be like a little helpful, but they're like, "Hell no, nope." Like, come on, off your ride. Come on, free ride. I'm like, oh, fine. So they decided to get a ride, and then while on the ride, I was just checking, like, is this my neighborhood? Is this unlikely? But anyway, so yeah, they're having like a bit like brief conversation about like just exchanges like what the hell is all this and all that like something about yeah. And then it just gets heated and like, okay, stop the Humvee. We're getting out of here. See you at the airport or see you later. And so Bucky and Sam go to Baltimore and to visit someone that Bucky knew, named Isaiah Bradley, and it
Hmm.
seems that Isaiah is the only one to survive the Winter Soldier because they said he's a Korean War vet. Yeah, and I'm like, how did like
Yes.
so he survived, and there's a reason. He's a super soldier. Isaiah Bradley is the second
Mm.
super soldier, and the reason is he's one of the only African Americans to actually like one of the test subjects to actually be a super soldier. And yeah, and after his service, he went to jail. And holy shit, that's heavy. Because
Mm. Yes, it is.
back then, everybody was like over the top racist, and him
Hmm.
being Captain America at that time was seen as treason, which is like that is fucked, but that would be true.
Yes.
And Isaiah's like, get the fuck out of my house, and so they
He
just
throws a face.
yes he's just flat out pissed. So they leave, and Sam's like, why didn't Steve tell us about it? And I'm just assuming maybe Steve never knew about it.
He probably didn't because he was already frozen by then, right?
Yeah, like Steve was frozen up until like 2011, which I'm assuming,
Yes.
which is
So
what I'm assuming. And yeah, they get into a brief like heated fight, like argument, and then the cops come and they're about to arrest Sam, obviously because systematic racism. And like and Bucky's like, no, no,
yes,
no, no, we were
profiling that.
no, he's fine, I know him, like we're just talking. Yeah, and
I do have to. I do. Oh, go on. You go first.
so the only time, and when they stopped and then when the cops stopped, he was like, that's he's the Avenger, that's Falcon, he's an Avenger. Oh, sorry about that. Like
Oh
they
God.
they flat out were about to arrest Sam,
Yeah.
and
Sucks,
they
man.
stopped because, oh, Avenger, oh, never mind then. And I'm like, fucking
He
hell.
saved the fucking world. God damn it.
If he was just
Uh,
if he was just a random like Joe Schmo black guy, he get arrested. But it only took
yeah.
one of the other officers to say, no, he's an Avenger. Wow, this is heavy.
Yeah. This is not pulling away from this, or at least the showrunners. They're going all in,
Yeah, and I'm like,
making people
and if
realize.
yeah, and if people say like, why are they being so political and all that? Because that's what Captain America is. It's a political
It's
thing,
true.
and it's been like that
Yes.
since
Yes.
its
That's
first
correct. Yeah.
issue with the cover of him punching out Hitler.
Yeah. I don't know what everyone's talking about. Come on.
If you
Time to
say
move.
politics should not be in comics, fuck you.
Yeah. Seriously.
But anyway, on here, yeah, Sam gets arrested because he missed a mandated appointment,
Yeah. Ow.
which I kind of
And
found
then we
hilarious that
get
the now that the
then
white guy gets arrested because of because
I mean,
because
it's like fucking Baltimore, Maryland. Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
he gets arrested for a legitimate reason instead of Sam getting
Yeah, like
arrested for no reason other than just like, hey, we're having an argument. But so Sam goes to the police station to see Bucky, um, and there's the therapist, and oh yeah, and
Mike's.
Bucky's bailed out by John Walker, you know, because trying to
Yeah.
feel like, hey, I just want to help out you guys, and like I'm getting like a good impression of John Walker, like he's trying to be helpful, but it's starting to build
Trying
up,
too hard, in my opinion.
but he started to be a little patronizing.
Yeah. I just want. I'm just here to help out. I'm here to help.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah, that's what I'm starting to get. Like with Steve, it was a little more earnest that he's trying to help out, but with John, it seems a little
Well,
patronizing.
the yeah, yeah. So we get to the psychiatrist, and there's that big thing about trying to look at each other and shit, and reveal like their vulnerabilities, which is hard for these two because they're hotheads and men,
As
and
well,
they're army men, of course.
yeah,
So,
army men being stubborn, and
yep,
yeah,
yep.
both being stubborn asses to each other. Like we don't reveal our feelings. I know. I live with my dad.
Ooh. Mm,
Yeah, I would know this. So
mm.
so yeah, they're having like a big bit of a stare down, which is hilarious. They're like, you know what, fuck this shit. Uh, Sam's like, I'm out of here. I don't need this. So yeah, and
So technically, Sam blinked first.
yeah, he blinked. So and Bucky, after his session, it follows Sam, and and then there's John Walker outside the station again. You're like, hey,
Oh boy.
just hey, come on, legit, we gotta help out each other to fight fight these guys. Oh, we didn't get into the Flag Smashers. Yeah. So well, before we get continue further with the situation between Walker and Bucky and Sam, let's just finish
Mm-hmm.
Walker and Bucky and Sam. So yeah, they're having a brief thing. Like we'll take these guys down. And Bucky and Sam are like, okay, no, no, you guys are government. You got to play by the rules. Us, we're free agents. We can do whatever the hell we want, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we deal with it
Yeah.
our own way. And then John was like, okay, but if you get in my way, I won't hesitate. Like just making a bit of
Just stay
a
the hell out of my way. A threat.
yeah, just basically just threatening him like, okay, I won't hesitate. Just watch
Fucking
us.
ass.
Yeah,
Fucking ass.
yeah. He said a bit. He said it like an asshole. So
Yeah. His shit's coming. Yeah, his mask is coming off soon enough.
yeah,
We'll see.
yeah. There's a darker side to him. I mean, he's kind of like Steve a little bit from my impression, but he has a bit of a darker side to him. Yeah, yeah. Because like Steve, he's the good man, while John tries to his heart's in the right place, but there's something wrong with him.
Yeah, he's might be he's broken in a way. Sadly,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
broken.
There's something wrong with him. So yeah, back with the Flag Smashers. They're loading up their cargo, and yeah, here comes the
Mm-hmm.
cops about to stop them. And yeah, sorry if this is out of order, but so yeah, the Flag
Don't worry about
Smashers
it. It's fine.
load up their cargo. I'm like, oh no, cops are coming. One of them decides to sacrifice themselves and to stop them. They leave, and then one of them gets shot. So yeah, despite having super soldier abilities, they're not bulletproof. They can die.
They're no Luke Cage.
They're not Luke Cage either.
It just,
Like,
it just gives them enhanced strength, speed, durability, but not iron box skin and shit. So they're fine.
or
Guns
no,
can still.
doesn't seem like they have a healing factor.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's.
Yeah,
I think that serum could be like incomplete though. It could be
maybe it
like
was just
after effects.
maybe it was just a bootleg serum.
Maybe, but we'll find out soon enough. But
Oh,
after that,
oh yeah,
to conclude, but
oh yeah. Bucky and Sam decide like, okay. This might be dangerous, but we're gonna go see Zemo.
they've got to go see Zemo, and it's like you hear the music, the orchestra music. That's his theme, and he's still locked up in that penitentiary or whatever. And
Yeah,
he's just like, and you see a brief because.
yeah,
So next episode, it's gonna be all about Zemo, man. We get to see how he's connected to the all shit. It's gonna be awesome.
yeah.
Um, Key factors about this episode: we learn that one, Bucky read The Hobbit in 1936 or something,
Oh yeah,
1930s. So he's old. He is really fucking old.
yeah. I mean, he did say he's like 106 at the time of where they take
Sure.
place, and I kind of
Yeah. So it's like,
yeah, I kind of sort of calculated how old he like when he was born. So like because the show takes place in 2023, he said he was 106. I calculated to be like yeah, this is set in yeah, he was born in 1917.
mm-hmm.
Like just about for my estimation.
Damn, he really has lived a long life, and he's still young and fresh. So God damn,
Hey,
Bucky,
yeah, hey,
you got a long life ahead of you, bro.
he was cryogenically preserved. So
Yeah. Um, we learned that there's a big three: wizards,
oh yeah, wizards, aliens,
robots,
and
and something,
androids or whatever.
something like that. And it's like, what? Big three? And then John Walker knew that. So I'm wondering if information's like pretty much more the end thing now.
Yeah.
This
I
is a
mean,
thing
I mean
in
they've
this world.
I mean they've had
Powers.
alien
Yeah.
invasions, Doctor Strange exists,
Yes.
Ultron
Yes.
incident,
Yeah. True.
and I think the wizard kind of thing might also go into freaking uh WandaVision, like with Wanda, because her thing was weeks after Endgame.
You're right. So maybe the word got out about that shit, but it's probably maybe it might be secured information, because that's
Probably,
like top secret shit.
probably.
You don't want you don't want word that Wanda completely controlled a small town of New Jersey. That's like, oh no, we gotta keep shit
Yeah,
like hush hush. Give the people hush money. We can't let them say much
yeah,
or
uh,
whatever.
yeah.
But who
Keep that on
knows?
the down low.
Yeah. But we learned that. We learned about Sam and Bucky's interactions is a little bit more heated because they are connected to Steve on various levels.
Yeah.
And the fact that Sam gave up the shield, which I stand by, I still say Sam should have just hid that shield and made a replica or something like, oh, here's the shield. This is yours.
Oh yeah. Also,
Whatever. And called it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Even Sam goes like, "I made a terrible mistake."
Yeah. That wasn't the best judgment right there.
Yeah, not the best judgment on his part.
And I think, and I believe Bucky and Sam, even though they say they hate each other and we're going to go our separate ways after this, I think the thing is they're good for one another. They have something they each lack, and they got good chemistry, as Michael said when he on Discord. They are the odd couple. They are supposed to clash, but they will be the best of friends by their interactions with one, even if they don't admit it.
I mean, there's supposed to be like the different parts of Captain America, like one from the
Yes.
way back in the past and one in the modern day, like the two connections.
Yeah. Hmm.
So they
And
they got something.
yeah, another tidbit. I liked it when Sam. Oh my God, pour one out for Red Wing. He got destroyed.
Oh yeah,
God damn
poor
it.
Red
You
Wing.
know I got. I got that on tape, right? Hate that damn thing. Jesus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like
So
oh yeah,
sadly, Red Wing's destroyed.
oh yeah, the Bucky like tried to do a cool jump but fucked up, and then like, hey, I got that on tape. No, not anymore.
Yeah, and
Unless he was recording, unless
that
it was
when he and when Bucky.
unless that was like
Hmm?
like there was like a direct feed to his HUD.
Maybe. I can only imagine that. I want to say that Sam was actually recording it and just sent it to his YouTube or something for backup, and just said, "Oh, this is gonna get a lot of views, man." Winter Soldier falling face plant into the earth. It's fucking awesome. Get 1 million views. That's shit. That's good shit.
Yeah, that was funny.
Um, yeah. Also, Bucky getting his ass kicked by that girl, and it's just Sam just said, "You got your ass whooped by a girl, right?" Some shit like that. Like, shut up. Jesus Christ. A lot of good funny moments, and John Walker's an asshole, and his little sidekick, the token black character, I don't like him. He's just pretentious. Like,
Yeah,
oh, I'm
yeah,
Sauce-Fangin' Man or some shit.
yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you? Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, both of them so far seem to be a little patronizing towards the
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. And the thing is, but I was more surprised, and this is just a personal thing. Not I don't mind it, but oh shit, he's got. Oh god, so John Walker is in an interracial relationship, which is interesting. Like, oh
Yeah.
shit. So I wonder how far his little. I wonder how. I wonder if that's just a facade or not. I'm curious now.
I think it's genuine. I think he's gonna be a little too fanatical for America. Like be a little fanatical with being just like being a government stooge.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will like
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
it might be a possibility that it will get worsened over the course. I don't know.
yeah. He could probably burn some bridges about being the new Captain America. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, he has good intentions, but
Fun fact.
like I said,
Yeah.
he seems to have good intentions, but there's a possibility that he will just like go over the deep end.
Yeah, he probably will.
Yeah,
Two more things. Two more things. The Isaiah Washington thing about the whole
Isaiah Bradley.
black guy being put in. Isaiah Bradley, that is a powerful scene. I did not know who he is because I do not follow Captain America lore, but it is pretty important in the throes of history itself because sadly that did happen, and it's a big stigma for the black community that that should happen. Maybe to this day or not, but who knows? It's a big thing, and apparently some have already concluded that that's the grandson that opened the door is going to be a character in the Young Avengers or something.
Yeah,
Maybe I don't
yeah. His
know.
son, his grandson is
They're
Eli,
already jumping
who's
the gun.
his son. His
Mm,
grandson is Eli, who's supposed to be like the Patriot.
hmm
So wondering if he inherited through his if he inherited his grandfather's super soldier abilities, or if it's not inheritable at all.
Who knows? Well, I don't know. I mean, the super soldier serum is supposed to be like it's very top secret. I really.
Yeah,
And besides, it's not like the serum prevents like getting older when the fact that it doesn't slow the aging process. He's still strong,
yeah,
but he still gets old. So that's kind of a downer.
yeah.
Oh, one more thing, and this is gonna be it. Remember that character in Jessica Jones, the dude that was like taking all those enhancement pills and shit.
Nuke.
He reminded me of this character. Nuke. He reminded me of this character, and it's too bad that they don't want to bring in Nuke.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of a disappointment.
Well, yeah,
I just,
yeah. They wasted Nuke on Jessica Jones season 2. He would have been a lot more interesting. Like just like going overboard with the pills. That would have been a cool thing, but they fucking wasted him.
yeah, yeah, they did. Unfortunately enough,
But
but I mean, as much as I love Jessica Jones, there are a lot of like plot holes and shit that just did not really fit its
yeah.
atmosphere. I guess.
I just got an now I just had a cool idea. Like, what if their like way of making a
Mhm.
super soldier was like a different version of Nuke, like for like Vietnam,
Oh shit!
since they already had like
Interesting.
Isaiah for like the Korean War. Why not have like another one for the Vietnam War and like
Oh,
introduce a different version of Nuke and have him be like the Captain
oh,
America of
that,
that one?
I can see that happening.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that.
yeah, because Vietnam is like the biggest like embarrassment and like
Yeah, well,
just being like a big thing like everybody was
yeah.
against and like some soldiers did some horrible shit during that time and I'm thinking like what if like
hmm
a version of Nuke being a Captain America would be like happen in that era,
Mm,
just like the dark part because war is
mm,
shitty.
mm,
I think that would
mm,
be pretty
mm.
cool if they actually do a thing about that.
That's pretty much that's a good Easter. It's a good thing, dude.
I mean,
I like it.
yeah, I mean like wasn't Nuke like a Vietnam war vet or something?
He was some war vet and everything. I haven't watched that season in years, but he was, and he had a thing for Trish and shit, and then that shit kind of.
No, I don't mean like on the Netflix show. I mean like his origin, like in the comics,
Oh,
because because
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. I don't pay attention to.
well,
I mean, I again, Captain America's strong suit. I'm learning about this information to the rest of you guys.
I'm just what I said was basically just a pitch, like have like a different version of Nuke.
Oh, then the pitch is good. I like it.
Yeah,
Go with it. They should probably go with that. Give Chris money if you use it, Disney. Give Chris money.
they can have it for free. I don't fucking care.
Oh man, dude. Okay.
I don't care at this point. Hey, I'm not getting paid anyway on this
Okay.
on this
Uh,
podcast, so
Yeah, true, 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 true.
Yeah, there's a freebie.
So that is pretty much, yeah. So pretty much that's the gist of the Falcon and Winter Soldier. A good episode, right?
Uh,
We liked it.
oh yeah,
It's probably going to be more exciting. I'm waiting for my girl Agent swooping on by, and I want to hear her. I want to hear her story and how everything went down before, after Civil War, and during and before and after the blip. I'm curious now.
yeah.
Just give me Agent 13. That's all I
We
ask.
just want to know, did she get
After
dusted?
Zemo.
We just have to know, did she get dusted?
Yeah. Yeah. And did Zemo get dusted too? I'm curious now.
Yeah, yeah. There's like a lot
Or
of
did he waste away
yeah,
in prison for 5
yeah.
years?
There's a lot of characters, like some that have not gotten dusted, some have gotten dusted. We just got to know which ones did
I
and
want
which ones didn't.
I want to believe, well, I believe Darcy didn't, so she was here for 5. Well, Wu was too, and Monica was dusted.
Yeah.
So there could be more characters that were probably dusted, everything during the period. All of the Spider-Man cast were dusted,
Yeah,
it
like a
seems.
majority of them were.
Yeah. Um, Hawkeye was not
Ho-
dusted except for his poor family.
yeah.
I'm
Oh
I'm
yeah.
still curious about that.
Hawkeye's show is gonna be like in between, like during like the middle part of Infinity War and Endgame.
Oh, that's how they're gonna do it, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it's supposed to say
Okay.
it's his time before he becomes Ronin.
Oh, so he's probably already training the next Hawkeye then.
Yeah,
Okay. Interesting. Okay, I'm down for it. But that's not until the future,
yeah,
and after we get some more shows out the way. But that was the latest episode. Hope you enjoyed the talk.
yeah. Now to do.
And now we're gonna go to the biggest thing, and this is
Oh yeah, the biggest thing on like on Amazon Prime, Invincible.
yes,
Yeah. Now this
yes.
is like a 3 episodes out now, and oh boy, we're not used to like talking about like a multiple episode premiere. We're usually like 1 episode or two max. Now 3. I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
Uh, so
a lot of stuff happened in these 3 episodes. So a lot of stuff.
yeah. So episode 1. It starts off with like a fight in Washington D.C. with we got these
Uh-huh.
two cloned Hulking looking dudes. I forgot what their names, but they're getting they're fighting this universe's version of the Justice League called the Guardians of the Globe. There's the Immortal, War Woman, Green Ghost, Darkwing. Uh, I forgot the fish guy's name. He was basically the Aquaman of the group. Red Rush, the
Yeah.
Russian Flash. That's what I call him. There was like 7 of them. Who the fuck am I missing? Oh yeah, the Martian dude. Yeah, he was called Martian Man. And then
Mm-hmm.
here comes Omni Man helping out. Omni Man, the big Superman of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they stopped the two guys. One's a clone, one isn't. And so yeah, they introduced their version of the Justice League. They saved the day. Then
And big,
we cut to Mark, our main character, on the toilet reading comics.
not masturbating.
No, he's just he's taking he's taking a shit, reading his comics. He's got school to go to, and which is basically just which is the first scene you see him in his life, not like before he gets his powers, just
Mm-hmm.
just taking a shit, reading comics. Yeah, yeah, just seeing him have a normal life. His dad is a superhero. He knows about it. His mom, just regular, just regular mom. And their daily life is hey, what'd you do? Hey, what'd you do today? Oh, I stopped an alien invasion in London. I'm like, oh, that's nice. Pass me the potatoes. Yeah,
Mm.
that's everyday life for them. Like the like the biggest fantastical moment of like the biggest like thing that is so extraordinary, mundane conversation.
Yeah, that I'm not sure if that's a broken thing, but yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, Mark. He's just he regular kid going to high school, getting the shit kicked out of by a bully. I was surprised to find out that his friend William was gay. And I'm like, wait, he's gay? Because I have not been far into the comics where and what I read up, like, oh, he comes out as gay later on. So like, oh, that's cool. So he's gay. So it's,
Oh, he's
yeah,
gay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. His best friend William, which I was like surprised. I'm like, oh, it turns out he becomes gay later on. All right. So yeah. So there's this asshole. So there's this asshole. Just like, hey, like, I forgot his name. He's like the big giant. Like, I'm just gonna call him Big Dude because I forgot his name. He's bothering Amanda, uh, like who's this cool black girl who, and like she's actually cool throughout the show so far. Being
Mm-hmm.
she's also into comics, which is awesome. You know, we'll see later on.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she's like, "Hey, cut it out." And then Mark intervenes, and then Mark gets his ass kicked by the dude, and then Amanda just kicks the guy in the nuts, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mark, you know, yeah. So he goes to his job, taking out the trash, and you're like, oh, this sucks. Throws the trash in, and then
I wish life had more meaning.
yeah, and then he overshoots the trash bag, and we're like, finally, because when he was a kid, he was told, like, he was like, finally, I have powers now. Because as a kid, he was told that that I need a drink. Sorry,
Mm.
losing my voice there. Uh,
Okay.
so Mark was told that his dad is an alien from Viltrum. He's a Viltrumite. Mark being half Viltrumite. So so he says like I'm from another planet. We fly. We go to other planets. Policing them. I got here to Earth. I protected the Earth. I married your mom, and yeah, soon you're gonna have superpowers of your own later in life. So yeah, you're gonna become like a Viltrum. You're gonna be like me. So yeah, Mark now has powers, and he's trying to test himself, and trying to fly and all that, and he's not used to it because he's crash landing, and so yeah, his dad, Omni Man Nolan, teaches him how to fly, and it's a little rough because Mark does not know how to land.
It was a hard landing.
Yeah. Oh, and before they started training, Mark dips his toes into fighting crime, by, excuse me, by like just fighting Titan, who's like a rock dude, and so yeah, and Nolan, he's like, oh, impressive, let's get you a different costume instead of you dressing up in your pajamas. And so they go to uh, they go to the tailor, who's voiced by Mark Hamill. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about the voice cast. Yeah, in this first episode, a lot of the Walking Dead alumni are here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like like all of them playing the Guardians of the Globe, and Steve Yeun as Invincible, which is awesome.
Mm.
Uh, so like,
Yes, it
yeah,
is.
they found a costume. Mark's not vibing with it, and I because he's going like, I want something a little more iconic, and the tailor goes like, everybody wants iconic. Look, just figure yourself out. Find a name, you know. So yeah, uh, he doesn't say it like that. Like it's more like a little like a pep talk, like from old man to kid. So later on, Mark is having like a bit of a session with his dad, and they're talking about like ready. Mark feeling like doesn't feel like he's ready or not or something like. And Nolan tells him like give him like, hey, just all this. Like it's part of the job and all that, and then some kids like think they're invincible. In the comic, Mark got his name from like the principal saying like, "Look, kid, you're not invincible." Here, he gets his name from his dad, which I think is a lot more powerful because yeah, later on, shit happens. So Mark,
Okay.
so now Mark gets his finally gets his costume. He gets the iconic yellow, blue, black suit with the goggles, and yeah, he's flying around having fun. Like, yeah, I'm a superhero now. Fights his first supervillain, who fights off his first
Hmm.
supervillain, who's just like some Death Cannon. I forgot his name. I think that was probably Death Cannon. I forget. He beats him down,
Okay.
and before he said, and I'm invincible. Instead of saying invincible, there's a title card, and I'm like, oh, that's cheesy as hell. Uh, so they have a post credit scene, and
Yes.
we see the Guardians of the Globe in their like daily lives and what they do, and then they get called up to
Hmm.
their headquarters. Yeah,
Yes, they do.
and
And some
they all get fucking murdered by Omni Man.
by one by one person who is so it is so brutal.
It
The
is it is
scenes. It
fucking
is
bloody.
fucking oh my god. And no one survives the massacre.
No one
We'll see.
no one
And
survives. Yeah, everybody's heads are smashed in.
broken
uh,
necks,
Broken necks, immortal.
exploded body parts.
Yeah, yeah, everybody just fucking dies. Nolan getting the shit kicked out of him has a cover story like, okay, I'm just gonna fall down because I got my ass beat as well.
And then in the next episode something's gonna be happening with the government spy or whatever, the demon spy or whatever with that
Oh
guy and
oh
shit. And
oh yeah,
it's gonna be
Hellboy.
interesting.
He's like in the comics he was basically just Rorschach, but here he looks more like Hellboy. I mean,
Mm,
he talks like
that's fun.
he talks like Rorschach, but he's just Hellboy,
Hmm.
and he's
Hmm.
trying to follow what the hell happened to the Guardians of the Globe, and I think it's just an ambush that somebody did. Mark and Debbie,
That someone actually.
that somebody killed the Guardians of the Globe, and the only survivor was Omni Man. Omni Man was the only survivor because
which
he's
is
the killer. Um, so
which is improbable anyone could. So
so Mark decides, okay, I gotta fill in. And then there's an alien invasion happening with the Flaxons,
yes,
which,
yes.
yeah, before I move on, I was surprised that they kill off the Guardians of the Globe this early because they get killed off in like issue 7. Because
Hmm.
Mark has some time to be a superhero. Like, there was like a thing, like, like, it was a small thing. It was not a world-ending thing. But so here he's gonna fight the Flaxons, which is alien invasion. They're shooting lasers. You see civilians get killed in brutal ways,
Yeah.
which I'm like,
Yes, it
holy
is.
shit. Because usually you don't see civilians get slaughtered, but hey, they're getting slaughtered. Like you always
Hmm.
infer it,
Hmm.
but they show it. And Mark is like, okay, I gotta stop these guys. And he's getting his ass kicked. And he's like, he tried to save a woman, but she's say this old lady, but her limbs are way fucked to be fixed. Like they're just broken to the point of like they don't. I don't think she's gonna make it. Then here comes the teen team.
Damn.
Then here comes the teen team. Uh, yeah, that's what they're called. They're pretty much a riff on the Teen Titans. There's Adam
Hmm.
Eve, Duplicate, Rexplode, and Robot. That's the Teen Team. They're trying to stop them, and yeah, they're having a rough time. Duplicate's clones are they're actually getting killed, which I'm like, that is
Yeah.
dark, because I haven't read the comic
Mm-hmm.
fully. Just remind you,
Mm-hmm.
like I'm not that far. Like I'm just
Okay.
like in the beginning issues, like
Mm.
because I bought like a bunch of like trades. I don't know how old they are, but I bought like 5 trades at a second at Charles. That's how I got them, and
Okay.
so yeah, I am behind on it, and so everybody's it's all going to shit until the Flaxens start to age quickly, and so they had to retreat because you know that their compounds are different.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's all weird. So yeah, uh, Mark interacting with the freaking team. He's talking to everybody. Rex is a douchebag, um,
Yes.
and Robot is basically just Spock, which is funny because he's played by Zachary Quinto.
Yo, Zachary.
Yeah, he's studying like the Flaxens, like their weapons are all rusted and all that because they're like with their dimensions a little basically just like faster rate. Like they like what's a day on our in our world is like decades there or something like that. So
Yeah, different time spectrum.
yeah, so Mark is back in school and he recognizes Adam Eve, and
Hmm.
they have a talk. And like, hey, how does nobody recognize you? And they were like, it's a psychological thing or something. And yeah, and Mark later is like introduced to the rest of the team, and then more Flaxen invasion and back and forth again. And they have
More death,
yeah
more destruction.
more death and destruction. Oh yeah, Invincible. Oh yeah, Mark took some old lady to the hospital, the same high security facility that Omni Man is being held at, to be resuscitated and healed.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Mark is still helping out against the Flaxens, and yeah, and they found out oh yeah, how to stop their time immunity, destroy the little bracelets. They do that, and yeah, they're on full on retreat. I'm like, oh man, this is hard and
Mm-hmm.
all that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, uh, Omni Man is recovered. So yeah, and Invincible is still out there, like trying to help out, and
He
uh,
he gains his invulnerability soon, though, right?
uh, I think so. Like I've only watched
He's able to.
I've watched the episodes back to back, so I might be missing some details. Might have to rewatch
Mm-hmm.
it because next week is like on Fridays, like the next episode. So yeah.
Yes.
Uh, so yeah, Invincible, like so the team fight the Flaxens once again, but then they're like overrun, and then here comes Omni Man. Oh yeah, before Omni Man comes in, Invincible actually has a rush of anger, so he's a little more aggressive. Which I guess that's like a little foreshadowing that yeah, it's gonna get even bloodier with the Dragon Ball Z style fights that they're gonna have.
Oh shit.
It,
Oh shit.
yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, when the yeah, because yeah, because you said something about Nolan being a bit of a sociopath, right?
Yeah. Yes, I did say that. Yes.
Yeah, I told you that. Yeah, there's a reason behind that because I don't know if I should spoil it for let people watch it because
It's best let them watch before we say anything.
yeah,
So
yeah,
let them learn.
because I read a bit of the comic.
Rest of them see it themselves. Mm,
Yeah.
mm, mm, mm.
So yeah, Omni Man goes in to the portal, goes to the Flaxen home realm, basically just causes mass genocide on the planet. And yeah, and he returns. He's grown a full beard and like, honey, I'm home. He's tired and all that shit.
And yeah. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, Yeah, and then just everybody hugs it out like, yeah, we're all together. News comes on. They have the official announcement that the Guardians of the Globe are dead. Next up,
And then there's a big funeral
yeah,
out for the people,
yeah, next,
and then there's a
yeah. There's like two funerals. One's public, one's private. The private one is the top secret. Like nobody should know their body's location. This is why we're here.
pretty much.
Yeah,
Yes, 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 yes.
yeah. So Mark's there. Uh, Eve is there. Debbie's there. Red Rush's girlfriend
Hmm.
was there, and she's like all sad about it.
He's devastated. Like, no,
Yeah,
no, he's finally standing still, and I can't see him. Oh my god!
yeah. It
It's so
yeah.
funny, but
It
still,
is it is fucked.
she is devastated, broken. Ah,
Yeah. We're going by quick with Invincible. Holy crap.
the thing about Invincible is you have to watch yourself to get what we're saying because there's so much nuance
Yeah.
that we won't be able to get to it. So it's best to watch for yourself. We're just giving you a kind of a basic recap.
Yeah,
That's what
cuz
these are.
and I'm loving the show already. Like
Yes, you
just
are,
saying.
and I like it. It's good. I didn't know what to expect. It was interesting,
Like I
so I got high hopes.
yeah, like the show was good. So
It is. It is.
yeah, in this
But the funeral, but
yeah, the
yeah,
funeral is
funeral. Yeah.
devastating. And yeah, Mark. Yeah, so Mark goes home and he found out that and he's like, maybe I should call that like, oh yeah, he gets a number of a girl. He gets the number of Amanda, who is
Hmm.
the the one that kicked the bully's ass, uh, because
And the bully is the one that
oh
gave
yeah,
him to him because he's like, look, look, just here, take the damn thing, okay? I gotta maintain face.
and the reason why he's delivering it because Amanda blackmailed him.
I think I'm gonna call it. I think whatever thing she has on him has to involve the best friend. It could be closeted gays or something,
Maybe not, or it's just some embarrassing thing,
or something. Yeah, it
or
could be
maybe
anything.
just an innocent,
Teenagers.
embarrassing thing, I don't know, like,
I whipped my dick out of picture. I don't know.
no, no,
I have a
that
small dick.
no, depending on the age, that'd be illegal. Uh,
Oh,
um,
well. Anyway, we'll find out soon
so
enough.
yeah,
Yeah.
Mark
So
calls Amanda like, hey, you wanna go hang out, and she was like, okay, yeah, it's a date. Yeah, it was like
oh shit!
because
Don't do that. Oh, a date? Oh fuck!
he was like, date? Oh, sure. So, oh yeah, so yeah, we're with Adam Eve. She goes back to the base and she goes to the locker room. She sees duplicate like in a towel and like, hey, why aren't you guys at the why weren't you guys at the funeral? And she looks at the shower and you go like, oh, okay, Rex. Okay, here's the thing. Adam Eve was dating Rex Explode. They're dating.
Yeah.
She caught him having a threesome with Duplicate and her clones. Foursome if you count the one that's outside the showers.
Who's connected to her are the clones, so she was getting like turned on.
It was I'm like, that is hilarious. It was hilarious in the
Oh my
comics,
god!
hilarious
Like,
here.
what are you doing?
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, she was like, "Fuck you. We're breaking up. I'm out of here."
Come on, babe. I'm right here. It's fine. It's just clones. It doesn't count, right? We are the same person.
Lex,
Oh, sorry.
Rex, explode. You're a fucking Rex. You're a douchebag.
He is. He's the ultimate douchebag of
Yeah.
the show.
So later on, later on we get like some tryouts for like the new Guardians of the Globe.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, they're reforming the team. So a lot of the team members are in there. Like so everybody has tryouts. Like the competition. Like hey, combat. Like so we got Shrinking Ray. She's pretty much Ant-Man and the Atom. Here female. We got Monster Girl, who's just a little girl who's technically a 26-year-old, but trapped in a child's body. But every time she transforms to a monster, she de-ages. She does good.
That is a scary power. So there's only so much you can do.
Yeah. Then there's Black Samson. He used to have superpowers, but now he's basically just Iron Man at this point. Like,
Mm.
so he has some experience, and he was a former member of the Globe, of the Guardians of the Globe,
Hmm.
and yeah, Adam Eve makes the cut. Rexplode, I think he makes the cut. Duplicate makes the cut. A lot of others make the cut. Uh, yeah, and Rexplode, just being a giant douchebag, decides to just like make fun of Monster Girl, and then Monster Girl just beats the shit out of him, and so Mark has to intervene, and you're like, hey, stop, stop. And also, Robot is like doing like trying to figure everything out, because now he's the leader of the team.
Yeah, because he's a robot.
Yeah,
Because he's on
which
no feelings.
yeah, which won't work out because of his lack of emotions. Um,
Yeah. Thing.
so yeah, yeah, everything's fucked. So Monster Girl stops because Mark stops them, and then yeah, and then Rex is like, yeah, I totally deserve that, and yeah, they have the meeting. Meeting didn't go so well. Monster Girl uh, and Robot have a heart to heart. Like, hey, we're both different. Like you're a heartless machine. I was an adult who transformed into a kid, and every relationship either ends badly, like either death, breakup, or sex offender registry, which is like, damn. Had to
Yeah,
include had to
that's a point.
yeah had to include that too. Which like yeah that yeah her situation's fucked. So yeah, so Mark finally gets to that date with Amanda, and they have a masturbation joke in that one because like hey, tissues, like she throws it in the trash, and and there was like a little soap thing, or, like probably lube, and I'm like uh, so his house was a mess. So his room's like a mess. She's
He's a teenager.
yeah.
Happens.
So
Whatever.
like, hey, my room's not messy. And then Amanda comes like fucking throws everything out of the window.
Yes. Anything that's an.
So yeah, they interact for a bit, like Amanda and Mark, and hey, we got here's the comics. Hey, let's figure something out. Yeah, like because it's a study date. When she goes to the bathroom, because Mark gets a call, he ignores it, and it turns out it's Cecil, who is basically the Nick Fury guy. Yeah,
Yes.
instead of like an eye patch, he has like a big giant scar, like on his face. But anyway, he goes, "Hey, you're a superhero. You get no privacy." You're like, "Wait, you've been watching me the whole time?"
That's the nightmare. The
Yeah,
FBI listening to whatever you're saying
yeah,
right now.
yeah. The government,
Oh shit.
yeah, like there's actually a camera there, and we're like, were they watching me masturbate?
Oh, that's just fuck me.
Which,
Ah,
yeah, you don't get.
no.
Yeah. Oh. Well, because like, remember the implication, like, with the tissues and the lotion. Yeah, I had to make that stupid. I had
Yes.
to make a joke like, oh, they watched me do. They watched me whack off. So yeah, they're like, hey, we got a situation at Mount Rushmore with the seismic, Doctor Seismic. And I'm like, okay, I'll go to Mount Rushmore, really quick. Where's it at? And he's like, the what the hell do they teach in your schools? Which makes me think, the downfall of the American education system.
Yeah, seriously.
If it comes to that, then yeah, the education system has failed hard up the ass.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
But there's an interesting.
I hope I don't meet a kid who does not know where Rushmore is. If they don't, because if they don't, then yeah, the generation that tries to teach him has failed them. So
Mm,
yeah, he goes up to Mount Rushmore with Adam Eve. They team up to fight Dr. Seismic, and the interaction between the heroes and Dr. Seismic was hilarious. It was like, hey,
yes, it was.
I thought you had like a degree in, I forgot what degree he had, like physics or something.
He has a lot of the yeah, and then he also has a minor in social science of
Yeah,
oh,
where
how original.
yeah,
You have to add.
yeah, where he goes like, hey, what you're wearing is a bit sexist, and then Adam Eve is like, I made this suit.
Yeah, it could have been better. You're capitalizing on your sexuality. Come on, you could have been better.
Uh, like,
Oh, I minored in this subject. Oh,
I
fuck.
thought that
Okay,
I thought that was
I like him.
I
I like him.
I thought that was hilarious. So
He just minors in every other thing, and it's awesome. Like, oh,
yeah, Y-
he knows what he's doing. Okay, he's on point.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Invincible is also hilarious with certain things.
They're not like these cookie cutter things. They actually have depth to them. Like, just because I'm a bad guy, it doesn't necessarily mean I don't know what I'm talking about. Like with your outfit and the basics of everything, it's a thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
get on my level.
yeah. So they stopped Dr. Seismic from destroying Mount Rushmore. Yeah, he also mentioned that these presidents, they were racists, and like, well, yes, they did. Like, some of them did have slave owners.
Yeah, I'm not so
Yeah,
surprised.
some of them were slave owners. Uh, so he had a point there. Um, yeah, but he's like destroying history and all that. And yeah, it was hilarious. And I think he's dead. I forget. I think he fell into the lava.
He's dead.
Yeah, they.
He fell through and he caused some kind of seismic shift in the lava flow and shit.
Yeah, because a lot of the villains die, and in brutal ways too. So that this one was a little tame. Uh,
Mm.
so so Mark returns home, and Amanda's pissed. They're like, "You had me waiting hours, dude," and heated argument, and then here comes Adam Eve, like, want to see Mark again, and she sees like, oh, they're making out. Well, good for you, Mark. She leaves all sad because she's starting to have a thing for Mark. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's like the. Oh, I forgot to mention Alan the alien. Fuck.
Oh yeah, that was episode 2.
That was episode 2.
I think so. Yeah, because
I thought it was episode 3.
episode 3 is the seismic. I thought it was episode 2.
Because I think Nolan leaves Earth. Or oh my god,
Mm.
my timetable's fucked.
Yeah, we'll watch. We'll watch together. I know
I
I
forgot
will.
what episode Alan the Alien appeared, because it's a funny intro. Because it's a funny thing. Because Mark is up in space and he's fighting Alan, who's voiced by Seth Rogen, which is perfect casting. Because because Alan
Yes.
the Alien's is kind of funny. So they're having this big fight. Like, why are we fighting? And like, hey, he's like, what the hell are we doing? Like, are you the champion? And, no, I don't even know you. So they're having this big fight. Like, are you defending Earth? And I'm like, no, this is Earth. And Alan's like, what? This is not Earth?
Oh fuck.
And so they just have this big chat like about that. Like, okay, I'm gonna check like Earth. This is Earth. Oh.
I made a big oops. Okay.
He goes like, sorry for fighting you. I'm gonna go to. Hopefully, I don't get fired. See, he had a bit of a dyslexic moment there, like just mixing up the thing, like planets, and he's like, oh, hopefully he doesn't get fired there. So he flies off and like,
Mhm.
hey, now they're a bit of friends because, yeah, Alan the Alien's awesome. Just saying that.
Dude, I wonder if we'll see him again.
Uh,
Okay, I wonder if we see him again though.
Probably because he's a popular character. Uh,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah. To finish this all off, the two blue Hulkin dudes that were imprisoned, and like that got beat by the Guardians, and now they're being held up. Yeah, they escaped from prison, but how someone helped
Mm-hmm.
them escape? It was Robot.
Mm.
So Robot has a bit of an agenda to himself. So more fuckery will happen later in the future, throughout the season, because the show has 8 episodes on the slate. 3 have been
Mm-hmm.
released, so 5 more weeks of Invincible, and we'll know what's happening. I'm just wondering
Yes.
when more of the Viltrumites come in. Yeah, so yeah, that's Invincible, and holy crap, it's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give your voice a rest because you've talked a lot. Um, yeah, I did not know what to expect on the show because I've heard of it, never found myself ever thinking about I was ever gonna read it. But by seeing this, it is very great. I mean, episodes about it's a nice width of an episodes, and we were able to get 3 episodes on a Friday. That's a bonus right there.
Yeah.
So you can like break it down from like watching Falcon and Winter Soldier first, then Invincible on your Fridays for now.
Yeah.
Yes,
2 superhero shows, and
the characters are yeah, exactly. All the characters are great. They're very human. I made a mention in the Discord earlier, like on a Friday with Mike about maybe Invincible's our world compared to the boys
yeah.
because this kind of it has like some limitations that we all go through and like
Yeah.
no one's perfect
Yeah, the
in this show because they're all fucked up and
yeah,
shit.
the boy is a little more cynical. Like
It's cynical,
cynical
nihilistic, all that shit.
cynical to the point where just like the edginess is like taken over too much.
Yeah,
While Invincible,
Invincible.
there's edge, but it doesn't cross over to like edge lord mode. Like you can believe like
It does have depth.
you
Yeah,
can believe like some of this actually happens.
yeah.
Like it doesn't get
All the
ridiculous with the
characters are believable.
cynicism,
Yeah,
because Invincible has a bit of cynicism, like mixes the cynicism with idealism. Like you know, shit happens, and
pretty
you
much.
know,
But at least they have like some kind of balance with the if the government's involved and there's like these separate hero teams like the Guardians of the World shit and
yeah.
Teen Titans or whatever.
Guardians of the
So
Globe, Teen
that's a good
Team,
Guardian.
and I love their like little funny joke, call them Fight Force, and they're just like make fun of them as the worst team. And like, oh my god, that's hilarious. Like,
No one cares about the Fight Force.
well, I don't even know
Or
who they
something
are.
like
I'm not
that.
that far
Really?
into the
Yeah.
comic.
I don't. I first time hearing about him through a show, so
So,
I'm not reading the Invincible comic.
so this is the first time I'm hearing about Fight
I mean,
Force.
I could pretty much spoil myself, but I'm gonna refrain and actually watch the
Oh,
episode and see how they go.
I know some shit that happens, and yeah, expect some yeah.
Okay, watch her. I'll expect some.
Yeah,
Thing.
because like
But Invincible's great.
yeah, because the comic starts off like
Oh yeah,
any
go on.
other superhero comic, but then when it gets to a certain point, yeah, what you think as a generic comic, it is out the window. Here's all the twists and turns that will come in nonstop. But yeah,
And to think, and to think that it's Kirkman who created this. I'm honestly surprised.
yeah, I
The
think
Walking Dead.
yeah, yeah, he made it. I think when did the Walking Dead comics come out? Because I know that Invincible came out in 2003.
Hmm.
Because I don't know if Walking Dead was before or after it.
Walking Walking Dead comics. It began in 2003.
Oh, so around the same time.
Yes.
All right. Yeah,
Hmm.
and Invincible was the first one he ever finished.
That's a good thing compared to Walking Dead now and shit, because that's on.
I thought the comic ended as well because they killed off what's his name, the main character.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
Oh, you're right. The comic ended in 2019.
yeah,
Interesting. I am curious how that should end.
yeah. Because I think it's like different from the show.
The show is, it is it's a hot mess.
Hmm. Uh,
I'll say that
well,
much.
it's been going on for so damn long.
Yeah, I got out of it, but I might. I think I should get back into it, but I
I
don't know.
I
I'm thinking about just asking Charlie if he still
I
watches it.
never got into Walking Dead at all.
I'm surprised. I thought that would be more up your alley.
May-
Zombie killing,
Maybe
end of the
no,
world
maybe
shit.
it was just, maybe at the time because I was not into horror like I am. I didn't
Hmm.
get to horror until like my like mid late teens, and I was like 12 when that show came out, and everybody was talking about it, and I was probably a little scared to watch a zombie flick or
Wow,
show.
little Chris scared of zombie flick
Dude, back then I was scared to watch horror movies.
compared to now. Wow.
Compared to now, I enjoy them.
Yeah. But that's Invincible talk and the Winter Soldier talk, and I think we had a pretty good long depth episode.
2 hours and 21 minutes as of right now.
Wait, wow, we surpassed last week's episode.
Yeah.
I
I'm,
guess
I'm,
Invincible did it. It was one of the crucial aspects of this week's show.
yeah. And I'm surprised that we like condensed it the way we did because we didn't have that much news.
Well, there, well, I think I said key factors because it seemed like very overall important, more or less.
Hmm.
And because we are starting the spring, some new energy. So who knows what new information flying out of its ass this week. I just know we got Fridays to look forward to now for good shows to watch and talk about on Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's too bad our mascot Mike couldn't be here.
Yeah.
Sucks. It really sucks. Wow.
Yeah.
We miss you, Mike. Hope you come back soon. Join
Yeah.
us.
Hopefully next time you don't get so swamped at work. Like hopefully it like eases up over there.
Yeah, yeah. And you can finally tell us your take on Justice League and even DuckTales that ended 2 weeks ago too.
Ah.
Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah.
apparently that was a big thing for some. Apparently, which I don't get, but okay.
I still need to continue DuckTales.
I do. I should start it, but it's like I'm waiting for the third season to drop on Disney Plus. Then I'll probably give it a big go. I guess.
Yeah.
Interesting show though,
So yeah.
given the fan base. Shit.
Yeah. We had a good show tonight. Well,
Yes.
tonight where I am anyway, but
It's like 4:40 p.m. for me, so it's like the late afternoon.
10:38 here.
Oh fuck. 10:30. You can be drinking.
Um, I was drinking. It's called water.
Good. Drink your water, dude. Continue being hydrated.
Yeah.
So should we end it?
Yeah. I think we could end it. I don't know. Any closing
Okay.
thoughts?
Closing thoughts. Falcon Winter Soldier will continue, and I guess I'll have some word. Of course, like everyone, I'll have word during the course of the weeks, and maybe an overall thought process and how this show and WandaVision compare funsies, I guess. And Invincible is a surprising hit, and I can't say I will get just I'll be disappointed in it because it seems good or it is good. I like that Sandra Oh from Grey's Anatomy and Killing Eve plays the mother. I love her, so I'm happy about that. And of course some of the alumni of The Walking Dead playing some of the characters, which is also a bonus. If you don't know, go if you're curious about that show, just watch the first couple of seasons. But then again, it's your business if you want to continue it. Um, anything another closing thoughts? Uh j- just be good to one another. Trying time still. Be smart. Wear a mask, even when you get your shots for the COVID. Be smart because we're really trying to get back to normalcy,
Wash,
whatever that is. Just
wash your hands, wash your ass, wash your whole body. Just
yes,
common
yes,
sense and
just
hygiene, people. Come on, we're still in a pandemic. We need to
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
end this.
yeah. We do. Yeah, seriously. So just be great. Just be awesome to each other, and yeah, and that's just me. Yeah. Okay. Chris, anything?
I'm hungry.
Well, buddy, I guess we better end it so you can get.
I just I shouldn't eat tonight because eh. Uh, my closing thoughts.
You can probably get like a sandwich.
My closing thought. Okay, but for real, closing thoughts. What everything what Jeff said. Just yeah. Don't be terminally stupid. Okay.
Mm, mm, mm.
I think that's too much. Too much stupid in the world. Be smart. Uh, yeah.
Mm, okay.
Be decent people. Okay. Just yeah. No, none of this hate shit.
Yes.
Yeah. So as we. So yeah, that's everything. That was CJM. Uh,
CJ part
yeah,
two or part
yeah.
two.
CJ part two. Uh, so yeah, blah blah blah. Don't be terminally stupid. Just be good to each other. That I I repeat a lot. So yeah, yeah. We oh yeah, announcement. April 4th, we might do a commentary or release a or at
Yay!
least release a commentary.
Yay!
Yeah,
Yay!
I don't know. Maybe something that strikes back.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe.
we don't know.
Not
Or we
yet.
might do like subvert expectations and just do a different movie.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
know how I'm gonna handle the April Fool's prank. So anyway, so until then, stay gold, everybody. So, later.
Take take care.